What's up, everybody? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hatiana, and of course, I'm glad to be back. This one is a little bit different today. As you all know, I have gone through my own personal growth, but I am not a motherfucking saint. I actually came on here today to be a heathen and to teach you all a thing or two about positive manipulation. So, I'm sure you all, well, some of you are probably in relationships, and I know you probably ain't gonna leave that tired ass nigga who's been dragging you through the mud, irritating you, and weaponizing his incompetence to get under your skin. So I have a way for you to get back with the get back without doing too goddamn much. You see, usually when people try to weaponize their incompetence and you ask them to do particular things, they will purposely do it wrong so that you don't ask for them to do it again. But for a woman like me, no. That's not going to work. Not only do I want you to do what the fuck I said correctly, but I'm greedy and I want all of the goddamn things. Now, I'm not typically a person who is a fan of being passive aggressive, but I do believe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when in Rome, you got to do what the Romans do. So, again, this is not a one-on-one on how to be passive aggressive, but more so how to redirect your anger and to have self-control so you can get the things that you want in a positive way. For an example, right? Let's say that I love gardenias. I like off-white gardenias. For the people who do not know what gardenias are, they are flowers. Let's say I love gardenias, right? And I'm dealing with this guy and he sees gardenias in my house like every Friday. Say I get gardenias for myself every Friday. And then I ask him, or, yeah, I ask him like, could you get me like some flowers for the house or whatever the case may be, right? I brag and go on about the origin of the goddamn flowers, how much I love them, how I fake want them to be in my wedding. Listen, I'm speaking hypothetically. I know I don't believe in no goddamn marriage. But I'm saying all of these different things about these goddamn gardenias, right? He goes out and he gets me red motherfucking roses, right? When I clearly said that I want my motherfucking me gardenias. But he comes back with red roses. I would say it's a red flag, but fuck it. Let's give him a little bit of grace, right? Let's just say you peep. You actually appreciate the first time he gets you the roses or whatever the case may be, right? Because, maybe he couldn't find your particular flower or whatever the case may be, right? Let's just say it happened by mistake. So, over the next couple of times, I want you to pay attention to if he ever brings you them goddamn gardenias. And if you realize that every time you ask for the refill of them goddamn flowers, he keeps bringing you red roses, you know you got an weaponizing incompetence motherfucker on your goddamn hands. And he is trying to train you to accept whatever the fuck he brings. You can't bring me fried fish when I ask for a motherfucking fried chicken. So why the fuck would you bring me red roses when I ask for off-white goddamn gardenias? But anyway, you're going to keep your composure. I know you're probably seething because you've mentioned several times about these goddamn flowers and how much you love them. But for whatever reason, this nigga, it's just not clicking to him. So we're going to make him think the next time. And this is how we're going to do it. So let's just say about 3 or 4 times he keeps bringing these goddamn red roses, right? And you don't particularly say anything about it because you want to maintain in your power. You never let a nigga see you sweat. Even if you're upset, you always redirect that energy and figure out how can this goofy ass situation work for me? So what you're going to do is you're going to go in his goddamn wallet, right? Because typically if you went to the florist, if you got just like, just a regular blue bouquet from the florist, they will run you probably anywhere between about $25 to $50, just depending on quality. But what you're going to do is you're going to go in his wallet and you're going to go on Amazon, right? I want you to go to the most expensive motherfucking venue. And I want you to search for them goddamn gardenias, the ones that actually come in that big ass box, the forever box with the ribbon around it. Yeah, I want you to get the most expensive kind. Probably between I'm going to say $75 to $100, right? And I know you got Amazon Prime. So you're going to use that for your 2-day delivery with his card. And you're going to order those flowers and have them delivered to your house. Yeah, you're going to keep it on the hush though. So the next time this man comes to your house, or if y'all live together, the next time you present these flowers, as soon as he comes into the door, I want you to jump for joy. I want you to jump into this man's arms like he just motherfucking proposed to you. I want you to say, oh my God, baby, thank you so much for these flowers. They are so beautiful. Look at them. And he's going to be thinking to himself, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Flowers? I didn't buy this motherfucker no flowers. And he's going to ask you, what are you talking about flowers? Oh, I used your card the other day. I know you love me to have beautiful things, and I seen that you keep getting me these gorgeous red roses. But I said to myself, like, I should just go on Amazon and get the most beautiful ones. So I actually just spent a couple of your dollars just to, get me a nice bouquet for the house to, match the decor or whatever. Yeah, thank you so much. Are you hungry? You want something to eat? He's going to be thinking to himself, like, if he's smart, he's going to understand, like, you are happy. You are happy. The problem is solved. But he's also going to be thinking, okay, she acting like this is me. Like, I did this. He don't know how much money you spent yet. Keep that in mind. He don't know how much money you spent yet. So he going to be thinking to himself, like, okay, she happy. She about to cook me something to eat. Fuck it, I'll bite. Eventually, he's going to ask you how much you spent, though. If he hasn't looked at that goddamn mobile app for his bank, he's going to ask you how much you spent. And let's just say, hypothetically, he asks you how much you spent. Say, oh, babe, it was about, $75 to $100. And in his mind, he gonna be thinking $75 to fucking $100 for these goddamn flowers. But if he is smart, he is gonna shut the fuck up, because again, 1, you're happy, and 2, the attention is on him and he's getting everything he wants in this moment. So say, yeah, babe, it was like $75 to $100. I know you like me to have, pretty things around the house and stuff like that. So I just thought that I could just get them for myself. And it's not like I don't appreciate the flowers that you get me, but I thought I'd get something nice for myself. I know you always want the best for me. If that nigga gets mad, it's clip. It's clip. Don't ever talk to that nigga again. He don't like you enough. If he likes you, he will be mad. I'm not saying he won't be mad. He will be mad because you spent $75 to $100. And honestly, for Forever Flowers, that's actually like a good price, but whatever. For him, he might think it's stupid. It doesn't matter. This is about you. He is going to be tight, but at the same time, he's going to be thinking to himself, like, okay, how can I eliminate this problem? So he'll probably be like, why did you spend $75 to $100 on goddamn flowers? And I would just be like, babe, I've been telling you to go to the florist, and I know you usually get these roses for, about $25, $30 and stuff like that. But I didn't want to go all the way down there for myself. So I just thought to order them online. You know how I be on Amazon. That nigga will have gardenias ingrained into his motherfucking me head by the end of that goddamn conversation. Because instead of wasting $75 to $100, he will think the next time that he goes to that goddamn florist and get them flowers to get them damn gardenias that would only run him about $25 to $50. Right? People who are smart would understand, okay, I'm just going to do better the next time. I'm going to show up better. I'm going to pay attention more. People who don't give a fuck about you, who don't really like you that much, they're going to blow the fuck up over that little $100. And I'm not saying a little $100, I'm just saying a little $100, because at the end of the day, you could always get that back. If you getting money, you could always get that back. That's, I'm single, I live alone. So I say a little $100. Excuse the fuck out of me. But again, usually, typically in relationships, people are always trying to leverage power, and you can't allow people to see you sweat, because if you blow up, you don't get what the fuck you want. You will not get what the fuck you want. But if you come and you do stuff in a strategic way and you're happy, and then you're offering something for you treating yourself, Because that's exactly what the fuck that is. For you treating yourself, they're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna need to tighten the fuck up next time. Let me get her these goddamn gardenias from the goddamn florist, because she gonna fuck around and buy a whole nother bouquet for $100 using my goddamn card. And listen, and usually in relationships, people use each other cards. Or I mean, at least in the relationships I've been in, like people will allow you to use your card, use their card. But like I said, you never want them to see you upset, because in you being upset, they're gonna be like, see, this is why I don't like to buy you nothing anyway. You so motherfucking ungrateful. That's why I said, be grateful. Even if you're not, act grateful for the roses that he got you, but alleviate the problem by fixing it yourself and teaching him a motherfucking lesson without him knowing it. Now, don't let him listen to this shit, because then he'll know what the fuck you're up to. But again, you have to maintain your power. You could solve issues by just understanding that you can kill a lot of flies with honey instead of vinegar if you are quiet and strategic. Act like you are a dummy, like you're oblivious to whatever the fuck is going on. Keep your fucking standards high. Again, if I ask for fried motherfucking chicken, I don't want fried fish. You heard what the fuck I said. Now, there's probably going to be some bitch out there who feels like, I'm just grateful he gave it to me. You bitches are the type that'll always settle for less. You'll never get what you want. And eventually he will start doing things that irritate you on purpose. And then you'll stop asking for stuff. And you'll be walking around the house like, oh, I'll do it myself. Oh, I'll get it myself. Trust me, you know why I know that? Because that used to be me. I used to be so irritated with a motherfucker. I wouldn't stop at a chance to tell him to fuck off. And not over like no little shit. But like I said, people will say I like send somebody to the store to get something. Like they will literally go and get the wrong thing, so you don't ask them to go to the store again. No. I'm going to take that and then I'm going to take more. This ain't about getting even. It's about getting more. Maintaining in your power, redirecting that energy and thinking to yourself, how can I come up off this incompetent ass nigga? Because at some point in your situation, you're probably going to stumble across a situation like this. And there is a variety of examples. This ain't just, with the guy you talking to, but I know in a lot of cases, a lot of bitches ain't leaving a nigga. I know y'all not going nowhere. This is why I'm trying to teach y'all how to win if y'all going to stick in this shit. Right? Because it works. I promise you, it fucking works. You are going to have to utilize your power to get the things that you want. And sometimes you will have to manipulate motherfuckers to get it. So it's either you win or you're out. For the self-righteous motherfuckers, I'm not even saying it's a bad thing for you to completely walk the fuck away. Because if a motherfucker keep coming to you with red roses after you clearly done said that you wanted gardenias 5, 6, 7 times, then yeah, he's playing in your face. But for the women who feel like, yeah, I got my roses or whatever, but I'm not going nowhere over this childish reason. And I don't give a fuck how much he liked me, as long as I'm getting what the fuck I want. Play the game. Play the motherfucking me game. Again, I never claim to be a goddamn saint. I do have my moments where I am a heathen, and I will apply the advice where necessary. So, y'all do what y'all want. I'm gonna do what I will. It always works for me. It always works for me. But y'all tell me, I know Bagheera ain't in my room. Listen, you know what? I really gotta go now because my cat in my room doing shit that he ain't supposed to do. You know what? I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.